Now we're getting into Spitfire EP territory. So now we're abandoning all old sounds that we've heard so far, and now we're going into completely new ones. So
wait, we're getting into Spitfires or what? I had to. I'm sorry. Anyways, go ahead. Yes, Shoto.
All right, so now we're going into the new sounds of Porter, and we're starting off with Spitfire of all songs. So let's give it a go. The second it came out, not only was it the first release off of the Ausla label, I think it's the only release to have sold so fast on Beatport that it crashed their website.
Oh damn.
Like, Porter was like only like 18 or 19 when he did this. Where the hell was I?
What year was this again?
This was in 2011.
So, 13 years ago.
I was sitting around pissing on fucking exams and shit. And then you had Porter like opening up for Tiesto and everything, and I'm like, damn, this kid made it.
But you were like 7 when this came out. Wait. 8?
I think 7 or 8.
I was in my mid-20s.
You can definitely hear him like use those wobbles to its fullest extent now. But you can also tell that like this is super old dubstep.
I'm not super old, but
Like this was at that time when like Skrillex was like dubstep king.
yeah, that's more bro step-ish.
Yeah. Zygo, excuse me. I think this is also.
Excuse me, princess.
I think this is also Porter's like first dubstep song as well. He didn't make dubstep before until this one.
Yeah, it was just kind of that like it was Wubby's like sampled stuff, but not the actual like beat.
I love this right here too. Also, I didn't say it before, but I love the art progression, like the Dead Mousey like art progression, because he started to use that a lot in the later songs, which I wish that he could have done more of, because I'm in love with that sound design. You know what's crazy too is that this song he put in the World's Live show in 2015. So it felt like it was like coming full circle, because he didn't put this one into the first iteration of it yet. To be able to type it, you had to get it like Spitfire. Wow, Crowley. Wow. Feels like it's like a combination of dubstep and like a little bit of trance elements coming together.
I like how some things tickle your ears a little.
Yeah.
If you had your Jingle Bells will be a Christmas song.
You know what? Yeah, you're right, huh?
Just Jinglefy Porter Robinson.
FNAF! Fucking Crowley said that this is
Porter
FNAF.
Claus. No, how dare.
Yeah, so that was Spitfire, the track that the EP's named off of. What did you think of that?
Tickle noises.
I have to agree with you on that. I could understand some of it, because that's blep language for me. But yeah, honestly, I think it's not bad, especially since that was his first time with dubstep. So something I found a while ago was a video of Porter, like he explained like dubstep like way back then. I forgot how the topic was brought up, but he said back then because dubstep was so like niche and it was only starting to get popular because Skrillex started doing more of it. Like producers were very very secretive of their snares and their drums because they were really hard to produce by themselves, whereas like today, like, you know, all those sounds are just thrown out there, but back then it was really hard to make your own sound. And I think for Porter making dubstep for the first time when he didn't do any of that prior, I mean, he played some dubstep and made a couple dubstep edits for his DJ sets in 2011, but he didn't make a dubstep song before. But it's not bad, I think. I mean, it was good enough for it to reappear in the World's Live show. So, but I think, with that aside, I do think that the drop is kind of flat.
Yeah, I mean, it's not heavy. I don't think it was kind of supposed to be. I don't know if he just wasn't sure about going heavy or not, or if he's wasn't sure how to do it, because he just kind of kept with the sample or the stuff he did like beforehand, and just kind of made a dubstep beat out of it.
Yeah, and then
it's like when people haven't really done dubstep, just kind of do it in their own way. Like when Did Mouse did it like once, he did a dub break.
Yeah, I remember
that. Raise Your Weapon, and you're like, huh?
Yeah.
and then one of my favorite artists, which I don't know how much you've listened to, BT. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Apple Backpack. Or no, that's not the Apple Backpack. That's the Apple Guitar.
It's not fair. Okay,
it's
I'm
not
done.
Fair.
Anyways. There was one, so there's albums where he's done like full on progressive stuff. Yeah. And dubstep came out of nowhere. One, I think it was like a 10-something minute song, and I'm like, huh? Because I've never heard him do dubstep before.
Yeah.
It was still like your basic kind of normal stuff, but uh-oh.
What did you do?
Oh no.
What did you do?
Is this my plug wire or my headphone wire? I put it through the wrist of my fucking controller.
Oh my god.
Crowley, help my pub. Yay. I don't think he can hear you because the mic's like really good at canceling stuff that's like not right here.
He's like gotta come like right next to you and
Fluffy Pappy.
Oh my god, your breath smells like peanut butter. It was like right up my nose.
Hey, what's wrong with peanut
Probably
butter?
Why? I don't know. It was just in my nose.
But peanut butter's good.
It was like peanut butter.
At the 0.1 second and felt the whole thing. Yeah. So now we're reviewing Unison. So for those of you who don't know, Unison was one of the many demos for Language. Well, sorta kinda. And then Unison became a track with John Legend, and then that one was canned because it was, to be honest, that version was really cheesy. And then it became an instrumental, which I think is for the better. So why don't we go ahead and give it a listen? I would do anything to be one of those few people, or no, one of the many people that would have heard the song when Porter played it live for the first time. Because I remember he played the song like at an unannounced venue when the Spitfire EP wasn't even out yet. I think Unison is still like one of my favorites off of Porter, to be completely honest with you. I do prefer the Mikas remix. Ooh, welcome back. Love the effects of using the high pass right there and having it gradually come back. I love that. I love that bass in the back there too. Unison. I really love the melody of Unison. I think everything was perfectly balanced, but I think the only thing that kills it for me is the drop, which I think it's a really good drop, don't get me wrong, but I heavily prefer Mikas' remix more because I feel like that Mikas, the way how he remixed Unison, it fits so much more to the song than the original does. Oh shoot, was it quiet compared to my mic? Okay, hold on. But yeah, I have to agree with Crowley. I'm super biased to the Mikas remix, which, by the way, we're not going to review the remixes on stream because I think the remixes, in terms of like Porter Robinson, they would be like a whole stream of its own. I mean, I love Unison. I love the melody. But again, I think that the drop is a little bit flat. I'd probably put it at like a solid B tier, like a B plus tier. Or no, just B tier, because we're not doing pluses. Okay, now we're getting into the meme song. The one song that the Porter community is like constantly memeing on, because like reminder that this is the same person that made Shelter. This is the same person that saved my life a bajillion times. Okay, here we go. You bitch. You know what's crazy is that he played a little bit of this as a joke during Nurture Live and Smile. You bitch. That's right. You probably think it's time for Nama Sensei's fucking Japanese lessons. You bitch. Guess what? You fucking in for it now, bitch. It's time for Nama Sensei's fucking Japanese test. It's right. It's time for your first fucking test. Oh, Raiku's back. Yeah, you thought I didn't have a fucking test in my class. Well, fuck you, I've got a test. Keep taking the motherfucking thing until you get 100% in the bitch. I'm gonna, the second Ray comes in, I'm gonna tell him, you bitch. 100% in the This song is so goofy. You bitch. I do give a shit. If you drink fucking beer.
No, I'm sorry.
Get your butt down here.
Okay. Oh, you don't want me to shake it like that.
Wolf ass. My head's blocking the wolf ass. I immediately tapped back in and when I heard wolf ass. Welcome back, Nebula. Welcome back to wolf ass and bitch. It's right. It's time for your first fucking text. Yeah, you thought I didn't have a fucking test in my class. Well, fuck you, I've got a test. God, this song.
It's pretty great.
In the bitch. Ooh. Stanky. Bitch.
Bitch.
100% in the bitch.
I need to remix this with fucking Kelly's shoes batch.
Oh my god, wait, that would be so cool. Does that mean you're the bitch? I mean, it depends on which wolf you're asking here.
Wow.
I'm sorry, okay? I had to poke fun. This song. I almost want to put it in S tier just for the shits and giggles.
S for shits and giggles. That's an S and G tier.
I remember when he did his like ranking stream, I think he put like 100% in the bitch with like I think one song off of Worlds or Nurture, and like people were like screaming at him to put 100% in the bitch further, and he's like, no, are you guys shitting me right now? And like like he knows that the song is a meme, and like and then like he said something like, you know what this is? This is all the grandpas, the moms and dads in chat right now. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, if you make a funny ass song like that, then yeah, people are going to say 100% in the bitch.
Just make a new version of it.
Exactly. Just play it during the Smile Live tour. That's all we ever wanted.
Well, I mean, like, do it like so. Eliminate.
Wait, huh?
Eliminate. You know the artist.
Oh, Eliminate. Yeah.
His latest, the last album he did with the like, fuck you, and just do that. Just do his.
Oh my
like,
god,
nice
yeah, he could do that.
100% of the bitch. Wait. bitch. I don't know. Just
you know what? Yeah. If Porter ever sees this, please make that happen. But yeah, I think in all seriousness, 100% in the bitch S tier.
Mm-hmm.
S tier song.
S tier for bitch.
Yeah, S tier song. S tier for shitpost bitch song.
For bitch. Bitch for bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch.
All right, now we go on to Vandalism with Amba Shepherd, which I honestly think that's the biggest surprise of this EP is that Amba Shepherd was involved with this. Like she's like a major like trance vocalist that is seen with like like Hardwell or like Above and Beyond or like literally any other trance producer out there. Yeah. Before I do start with Vandalism, I do find it funny that Lazy Rich in his remix of it, he uses unused vocals in like the second bridge of his version, which I think is really weird. Like it's not anywhere in the song.
Before I start some Vandalism.
Oh my god.
It's just what it sounded like before I go vandalize.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna vandalize this whole room. Just gonna like paste my insignias all over this room. I think this is the longest Porter song too, out of his entire discography.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know any other song that's like over 7 minutes.
Well, I mean, ones that are not extended, I guess.
I think the only other song that I think could contend with this is Wind Tempos, but I don't think Wind Tempos is this long either. I mean, if it was the live version, then yeah, it would be like a 10-minute edit. Good old Amba Shepherd, I love her. Those snares also, I recognize those snares because they sound just like the ones in Language. that sound is 100% like put into language in the later ones, or in the later run.
This immediately has to go to this. Just because of the vocals.
I love these saws here too.
I don't know technical. I just know what it means.
I love this one. It's a favorite, but I do think of it in a naughty way. You know what? I think that this song definitely kind of has those moments, so I don't blame you.
One remix is almost 9 minutes.
Yeah, I think like in terms of original songs, this might be his longest one. Oh yeah, it's like 7:11 I think, or 7:12.
Yeah, 7. Yeah. And after that, I think Russian Roulette is maybe...
Oh yeah. Yeah, the melody of the song is so good.
It is good. The vocals, though.
Honestly, I love the vocals. I think that they suit the song really well. See, the only thing that really kills it for me is the drop.
I don't ever see it as a drop.
Like, I think like it's definitely trying to be more like, I wouldn't say poppy, but then again, like a lot of pop songs back then sounded like this, which is the vibe that I miss.
See, I don't even see this as a drop. I just see it as like...
It's like an extension of the song, like it's meant to be there.
Yeah, it's just a reprise.
Like, I feel like this song could go so much harder, but it's just restrained a little bit. But I think that's how it's meant to be. Like, it kind of reminds me of Zed's Illusion. Do you know that song?
I would have to listen to it again.
It kind of
comparing it to Skrillex's
like All I Ask of You.
That or the second edit of the last track on that EP, Scary Monsters.
I feel like this song could really go a lot harder if it wanted to. Like, I love the vocals, and I love the build, and I love the melody, I love the sound design, but I just don't really like the drop much. But I think that's just like a personal preference. But everything else, I love it.
Don't think of it as a drop. Like, when I was listening to it, well, I mean, you're the way you listen to music and you're DJ and stuff like that. Because me, I listen to so much shit.
Yeah.
So like sometimes when I just have it on, I'm just kind of letting things happen and just kind of listening to it.
Like I have a bootleg with that has Our Guru, The Seconds, and Vandalism, and Wolfgang Gartner's The Champ. Like, I feel like that is just the better use for Vandalism. Like, I love the vocals. I really, really do. But I feel that Vandalism could definitely use a drop for the song. Like, I just don't know how to describe it. Like, I feel like that Vandalism's vocals would work so much better if it was in, like, a mashup of some sorts. And then, like, it would have, like, a crazy, like, bass in your face drop. But...
yeah.
I mean, I don't hate the song. I don't. I mean, like I've played Vandalism a few times in a couple DJ sets, but every time when I do play it, I feel like that it's too unrestrained, if that makes sense. Remix it, but make it your own. I mean, I would if I had the stems for it, but Porter doesn't give stems out to people. He's too choosy. I would put Vandalism around like B area.
I like S just because like it's a really good song off that EP in general. I think it's probably the best. If you want to lower it, make A plus at most, or at least A at least, A plus to F. I think it's one of. I mean, like if we're going off of all his stuff, especially later on, I'm going to like kind of off of just this EP.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the top tracks off this album or whatever. For sure. It was one of my favorites, like when I was going through all of it. Some of it was just kind of like it's just like kind of that era piece.
Yeah.
Of that of the times. But that one is like something that you can mix with like a lot of, like you said, progressive house.
Yeah.
Progressive
it's very mixable.
The vocals give it an S, but like overall maybe A plus.
Okay. That's just I'll put it an A with those in mind. Yeah. Wait, do y'all DJs and musicians call the makeups of song stems? I swear that's in a video game. Yeah, so that's something that's been called. Well, that's the term that's been used for like parts of songs for a while now. But yeah, they are called stems. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. So this song is the only like Spitfire EP song that Porter has privated on his YouTube. If anybody's political, please don't start screaming at all of us, okay? Because now we're going to the state.
Wait, he privated the state? That's insane.
Yeah, he did. I would imagine it's because
I was not aware of that.
I'd imagine it's because like people were arguing about politics in his comment section.
Really?
I mean, that's what the song is about. I mean, like this, the sampling and stuff like this was very common back then, but people interpreted it in such a different way, and especially in like today's society, like people would be fighting over this.
The supreme, the eternal, the aggressor against the persons and property of the man.
But I do find it funny though, because Porter once said that this was his best work, and he loved the song. But then later on, he just like proceeded to never like play it again. Yeah, he played it like I think a couple times live, and then he just never went back to it again.
I just love the atmosphere of it.
Yeah, like I love the instrumental.
The state has enslaved people into its armed battalions and called it conscription.
Yeah, why doesn't he just release it without the...
I mean, he could if he wanted to, but I'd imagine that he doesn't really care about the song much for him to do so.
The state.
Already, I love this drop. Like, this feels like a massive upgrade compared to Spitfire.
Yeah, well, it's a little heavier for a reason.
Yeah.
It has a lot more
The kick is also a lot more prominent as well. But then again, this is like his second dubstep song. Just release it with words and all, because now it's accurate. You were 100% correct. I mean, he didn't like take it off of all DSPs. It's still up there, but it's just not up on his YouTube channel. I love those saws there, though. It's like Optimus Prime giving me a history lecture. You are 100% correct. It does sound like Optimus Prime, doesn't it? I love his drops a lot.
Really good.
Like, it's heavy, it's thwompy, I love it. Alright, so that was the state. What do you think of this?
S.
You think it's an S song?
Signings. I think the state is so good and holds up very well still to this day.
Really?
I think very nice, very cool, very good song.
I think, like, for me...
I think it could have been trimmed maybe like a little bit at parts, I guess, but like
yeah.
overall it was good.
Like, this is definitely, like, one of those dubstep songs from back in the day where, like, you would literally sample anything and then turn it into a dubstep song. It does give off that vibe a lot, and I really like that. But it's not always a song that I go back to, if that makes sense. Let's see, A+ to S, really? Like, I do like the message in it too, and I do like the sound design on it. I'm debating if whether or not I should give it an A or a B, because like I don't think it's S tier per se. Yeah, like S tier has to do something
Why,
like
Crowley?
super different, and I do think that like the state has like a better approach than what Spitfire did. Spitfire, the drums,
It's more
like,
focused.
yeah, the drums weren't as focused in Spitfire where this one was.
Well, even the sounds, because it's supposed to be harder and
yeah,
more like harsh noises and stuff like that. Where
yeah,
Spitfire was kind of all over the place, and I think that was just him kind of experimenting with everything. Because
yeah,
where before he had like that just boom 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 going on
yeah,
with some of the wubs, and then this one's like, oh, I'm gonna like really go at it, you know.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I agree. It is a top tier. It's definitely one of the top
Okay.
tier songs from this era.
Well,
Yeah.
where would you put it though on a ranking?
Probably what probably around the same as the last. But just
So like
because
an
it's
A then?
in that it's a different genre. 8+ S, kind of what Crowley and
Okay.
Manyou were saying before I died, or
Before I go, since you're still gonna be doing Port Robinson stuff, I'm gonna give
Uh-huh.
you a hot take.
Okay.
I think Kitsune Mason Freestyle is the best song off of Smile. And with that I depart.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know.
there you have it.
Bye.
There's Rarebun's send off. Kitsune Mason, huh? I can hum.
Shh, don't say it out loud. I know. That's why I came in and said no, Crowley.
Oh, we have the seconds next with
Who's
Jano.
next? That's a progressive house I'm doing.
I'm loving the bass already.
It's crunchy.
I'm all alone, I'm coming down. You're everywhere, but nowhere.
Okay.
I'm all alone in my shell.
Sounds like being hit in the nuts over and over. Oh my god. Crowley, I want your imagination. Can I borrow it?
Oh no. Please don't.
Counting down, I'm coming down.
I love those vocals.
Counting down till we meet again. Counting down, I'm counting down the
How long has it been since you listened to this all the way through?
It's been ages. I haven't listened to this one like at least the original song in ages. These saws, if anyone were to play them like live somewhere, oh my god, just imagine.
I'm all alone. I'm coming down.
Once I look at the album, I mean,
Woohoo!
those drums,
Yep, I'm a fan. I am a big fan of that. Holy shit.
but are you in the bitch?
Yep, I am 100% in this bitch. Nice use of the saws right there.
I think I've heard the vocalist, but she's not really should be on anything.
Huh.
At least no.
It's like a fashion show in the future with spies. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm a fan of this one.
This is a good one. There's a
Yeah.
whole bunch of stuff.
Like this is like peak complextro porter right here. Like in terms of original songs, this is like peak right here. Alright, and then the rest of that is just drums, so we can skip that.
How dare you?
They're just drums!
You skip the dun 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 dun. No, there's dun duns. There's
They're
dun duns.
drums!
You skipped the dun duns. Hi, welcome to Spitfire's Porter
Hi,
Robinson.
hi, hello. Fluffy Boppy, Fluffy Boppy, Fluffy Boppy.
No.
Ah.
Hit you with the apple tar.
I think that's probably like the best single I've heard off of this one. To be
What?
completely honest with you.
Yeah. It's within the top 3 of the last 2 for sure. Because it is like, it's like progressive, but like also has a little bit, but it's put together like pretty well.
Like I love the fact that like he went ahead and implemented the more like trancey side of him, because I think that was something that is like heavily influenced by complextro, is because it had that trance element into it. It had that trance element in it, and a lot of trance producers, they started to follow suit as soon as like the whole complextro trend started. Like I think Mikas is a definite, like a prime example of like complextro and trance together.
There's a little bit of filth in it though.
Yeah.
It's like sprinkling some Oreos on your vanilla pudding.
Like as much as I like the song, I don't want to put it in S tier.
I think it belongs in a decent S. I said decent S.
Yeah. Like But like then again, that is the best song that I've heard off of this EP.
Because it is kind of has a all I've asked of you like Skrillex feel, but it
Yeah.
has a little bit more. I can't think of anything specifically because I've heard stuff that kind of goes with that formula with those ingredients, but I can't think of anything specifically.
I think I would probably put it next to Vandalism in the A tier. I would put it right next to it.
Yeah, I say I'm almost a little above. But
Yeah.
I don't know. The vocals in Vandalism are like really, really good.
Yeah,
But
the vocals on
in this are really
Vandalism.
good. They're just good
Yeah.
in a different one or a different way.
Oh, this is an interesting one. So this was a song that was going to be released in 2012. And this was also going to be released under Alsla. I guess what happened with this song, there's two answers to this. So one of which being that I guess they couldn't clear the sample, but I don't know if I can believe that now because a friend looked up like a music database where like all the records of certain songs are kept. They found the song listed and it had an official name and a barcode and everything. So I don't think that a sample issue took place. Another guess was that Porter just didn't like it in the end and he pulled it last minute. Because it was broadcast to a lot of radio stations and it had a set due date for release. I think it was like March 29th of 2012 and then it just never happened. I'm including it in here because this was believed to be his song under his name for a while. So it's a remix of Take Me Home by Manyou and he played it a couple of times in his DJ sets.
I don't know. Entertainment. Yes. Wait, do I get blurred up here again? Please tell me I do. Yes. Oh, whoa. It's blurry. Spitfire Tatum toy. It's the bit. Yeah, I am the bit. Wait, you know what? Let's give Jerry a hug. Oh, no. No, he's coming back. No. God damn it.
You little shit, you can't hide from me. Yeah, so this is a song called Take Me Home by Porter Robinson. Well, a mix of it. Remix thing. Original song. I don't know.
Somebody take me home.
You know what's interesting about this song? So he made this song have another cameo in a DJ set in 2020, and then it's just disappeared since. Why?
He's focusing on news.
Oh, Crowley says he put food in front of you.
Oh, foods. The thing is, with the wire.
So this would have been like the third dubstep song that he made. Welcome back. Someone's being chased by robo-dogs and she sings opera. It's a cool mix of this, I'm not gonna lie. Transistor, wow. That's a name I haven't heard in a hot minute. So yeah, that's the Lost Porter Robinson track.
It's so good.
I'm so sad that this one didn't come out. I'm really sad because like there was so much promo for it, there was so much hype, and then it got killed like a week before release. That makes me so sad. And this would have been the first release of 2012 if it came out, because 2012 the only song that released was Language. Oh, speaking of which, that's the next song on this list. But I love the sound design on that. I love like whatever like the bass sound is. I love it. Goes in the shell parkour with cyber dog furries in pursuit. You know what? It does kind of give off that vibe, doesn't it?
I'd probably be like in the between S and A again too, because like of the breakdown's good. It's like it's definitely more organized too.
This is, I think, around the time when like he started to finally bring in that beauty in the music bit.
I don't know. Probably between then. I mean, like, I don't understand why it wasn't released. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm not, because the other assumption that people threw around was that Porter didn't like it. Like
maybe it was like too much of like he wanted to still break away from certain things.
Yeah, because I think this was around the time when he started writing drafts for Worlds. Because I think I remember he had a post on Twitter and like he showed the dates for when he first started writing Divinity. I think it was before or after Language was already finished. So I'm thinking that that's probably the case. Yeah, honestly, I think I would put Take Me Home as like the first S tier song.
Yeah, it's pretty up there.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, so now we have Language to go over. Here's the funny thing that I found recently. Language does in fact have radio edits, but there's 3 radio edits of Language. So for whatever reason, Language was signed on to the Big Beat label first, and then it was signed on to the Ministry of Sound. So 2 different labels, or actually Language was also signed on to Atlantic Records as well. But Ministry of Sound, what they did was, I think they probably got the stems for Language, and they made their own versions. So they had the original song, and then they made an instrumental version, but I don't know what they did to the instrumental version, but it sounds like crap. Like they mixed it in a way where like the synths are more prominent and the piano is more prominent, but everything else is just muddied. I don't know why they mixed it like that, but it sounds so weird. And then they had a radio edit that they labeled the UK edit. And then they had an instrumental radio edit called the instrumental edit. Maybe it was sent to the UK for some time, but right now you can only access those songs if you're in Australia or in New Zealand, because that's the only place left where those songs or those versions of these songs are marketed. But here's the kicker too, is that there is another radio edit of the song. It's one that Porter actually made. So the ones from the Ministry of Sound were not made by him, and they were not approved by him. So Ministry of Sound did fuck all with Language, and then Porter had to make his own radio edit, which is the one that we're going to be playing next. Which is so weird. I don't know why they like screwed with Language like that, but it's so weird.
So a radio edit of his own?
Yeah, so he has his own radio edit, which he gave to, I think, Big Beat so that they could use it in a music video. Which recently I found a folder that had that. And I don't know why, but like they exported the language master as a 16-bit file, and then the radio edit is a 32-bit file. I don't know why they did that. It's so weird. So this is the
This
radio
is the
edit.
first song I ever heard from Porter.
God, this song is so fucking pretty. I don't even need to like listen to the full thing to give a rating for this. This is an S tier song. Why do we even need clean versions of songs that cuss? Those are usually done for radio use. Because on the radio, you know, there could be kids around too in the car. So they tend to keep it clean. They tend to make clean edits of songs. God, this song is just everything. Yeah, that is true. You're not allowed to swear on the radio. You can get in big trouble if you do that.
Wait, can I just do this with my head? With
Yeah.
my body beside me?
The song gave me hope and strength to face giants. You know, it's very funny you mention that, unless if you know what the music video is already. God, this song is just so pretty. I love everything about it. It's so fucking pretty.
Let me float back to the place you found me. I'll be
Yeah, there's Puffer in the back.
I'm like delayed in hearing it. I'm still rocking out, and you're like, and I'm like, yeah, bitch.
Do I even have to say anything? That's just an S tier song by default. And if anybody ever says otherwise, you are incorrect, and you need to. What's something that I can say on Twitch that won't get me banned? No, I'm just kidding.
You could say,
Yeah, exactly that.
So
Yeah.
I don't remember where I got the song. I had a bunch of like random songs. There was this site. I don't know if anyone would know it. It was called Turntable or TTFM, TT.FM, and it was like a chat site. And they had different rooms you could go into, and each room could be a different genre or anything. You could just make up stuff, and you would go in, and you could play songs. You could take turns playing songs. So I did that back in 2011 to I don't know how long before Plug DJ came out and Turntable kind of died off, and they tried to revive it with an app. I don't know if it's still going, but that's how I found a lot of different music, and that's probably how I found that song.
Yeah,
but I had a USB I would plug into my stereo in my car, and I always had that song on it.
Yeah, because like,
funny because I didn't know it was Porter. I was like, "Oh, this is Porter. Oh, this is the first Porter song."
Oh my God, it's Porter Robinson. Oh my God.
But
yeah, like, yeah, like the second that language came out, it was just spread everywhere. I remember it clear as day because I found that song through Forza Horizon 1, which is the main reason why I love that game so much, because that's what introduced me to him
song
and
was on
like a
it?
bunch of other music. Yeah, Forza Horizon 1, the very first game, literally the intro screen, like the menu screen, the main menu screen, they have language playing, and it's just the most
Really?
beautiful thing. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It was like when I first saw that as a kid, like I was just entranced. I just wanted to stay on the menu screen
Okay.
forever.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go die now.
No, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
I'm getting there.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
You're a puppy.
You're puppy. You're fluffy
I'm an
puppy.
old puppy. No, I'm just
Yeah.
old. and
No, you
fuzzy.
fluffy puppy.
Let's move on, because this is gonna be a thing that goes back and forth.
I managed to find like a document of reviews for people who got a copy of Language first. There was one DJ in there, one DJ in particular, where I just had to like stop and read it over and over again to make sure I wasn't going fucking crazy. He gave it a
Okay.
1 out of 5 to start, so that already shocked me.
What the hell?
Here's what he said. This is on April 11th, 2012. So right before Language's official release came out. Very typical record of today. Very bland synthesis design, good chords, cliche vocal line talking about space, flying, etc. 1 out of 5 for me.
Girl.
Just out of curiosity, I decided to check their discography. They didn't have anything for 2012 or 2013, but they had one for 2014. And when I listened to it, like I didn't do this out of malice, but like I instantly burst out laughing. Because what their track was exactly what they're describing here. Very typical like house track, and then the one from 2014 was like an acid house track. And I'm like, okay, respectfully, respectfully, shut up.
I mean, everyone has different tastes, but like, huh?
Like bland synthesis. Like, bro does not
What were they
understand
looking for?
peak. I don't know. Like the song was sent out to like a bajillion different DJs. So I think Avicii got it, but he didn't open the folder that he got it from. Above and Beyond got it. I think Chucky got it. A bunch of different DJs that used to be there at the time. On average, I saw like sometimes a 3. Most of them were 4s and 5s. But that was the only 1 out of 5 that I saw. Or I think I saw 1, 2 out of 5, or a couple 2s. But that was just because like they said that they were downloading for another artist or whatever. But the 1 out of 5, the 1 out of 5, I had to stop and I had to read it over and over again to make sure I wasn't going crazy. Like okay, I may be like Porter Robinson fan, but like even I can agree that that's stupid. Like you had like this 19-year-old like going around driving everybody fucking insane, literally in the palm of his hands from just language alone. It's that crazy. But yeah, that's the end of my rant. That's the end of my little rant. I just had to like say it because that's just been the one thing that's been like in my head rent free. The next song we have is Easy by Matt Zoe and Porter. So this is actually a really, really good one. This is a song that I keep playing in my DJ sets all the time. I've only started playing it more now because the copyright for Easy was fucked since the day that it debuted on BBC. So the song was finished around the time of like December in 2012. And it didn't release until sometime like I think May of 2013. But BBC broadcasted the song, right? And then people were starting to upload it to YouTube. And YouTube at the time was like really stringent with their copyright with music. And so what they did, or what BBC did, they had a whole like worldwide copyright block for the song. So even
Huh.
after the song was released, they still held the copyright for it. So it was completely blocked. People would always have to dispute it if they wanted their videos back, and they would have to say, hey, the song is already released. People had to do that until 2022. And just to put into perspective, Easy released in 2013. It took them 11 years to fix the copyright. Holy shit.
Wait, 2013 and 2020. That's 9 years.
Oh, wait.
That's almost 10 years.
Yeah. Listen, it's 1 a.m. Leave me alone.
Actually, I was going to ask you, how long are you going to go for? It's almost been 4 hours.
I mean, we're approaching the world's era, so we're not that far off now. Oh shit! Wait, we need to do the bonus tracks as well, and we need to do Virtual Self, and we need to do Air to Earth, and we need to do Nurture and Smile. Yes, Happy New Year's Eve to you too. I agree, Crowley. That honestly, I don't think the song needs any introduction either. This is an S tier song for me as well. Yeah, this song is like, it's so perfect. Yeah, it was, you could definitely tell that they were inspired by it. Yeah.
I actually like Language better.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I like Language better too, but I think Easy for me, like, I would place Easy second to Language.
You put it under, yeah.
Yeah. Because,
I mean, it's a radio edit, so, like, because I would like a little bit more out of the song, but
yeah, because the full version of the song, like, it's a lot more consistent, I would say. Easy definitely sounds like an evolution of Language to some extent. Like, the kicks are definitely a lot punchier. That's something that I noticed. Here's the weird thing. It's something that I never understood. So Easy has multiple different masters. So there's one on Matt Zo's Damage Control album, and for whatever reason, like, it sounds like he put a limiter on everything, and so everything sounds super, super muffled. There's a master on the Japanese exclusive CD. There's a different master for that as well. It sounds a bit better.
yeah.
And then you had the album release, which, you know, sounds almost as close as you can get to almost perfect. And then you have the master from Anjuna Beats the Yearbook 2014, which, me personally, I think is the best master that you can get for it. As weird as it sounds, I don't know why they like no one can decide what the song should sound like, but it's so funny to me.